Today's video is sponsored by Mr. Pibb Zero Sugar. Just kidding. Wouldn't that be great, though?
That would be pretty
Oh,
great.
man. It would give me a bone temple. That's for sure. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
On what any guesses on the movie?
Any guesses if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail and the title? Olivia, what movie are we going to talk about? 28 years later, Bone Temple. All right. We're going to try to have a little more structure with our reviews this time. Just a little bit. And then we're going to get crazy at the end and just go free-form thoughts.
Okay.
So we've decided to start with the plot. If you were to give a rundown, if someone's like, oh my God, what's that movie about? What would you say?
I'd say a very tame... Oh.
Amazon pack. The cats are rummaging through the Amazon boxes.
I'd say a very tame zombie movie.
Yeah.
But like a really intense movie.
Wow. That gives nothing.
Without spoilers. You said it without spoilers.
No, just like, what's the plot about? An intense zombie movie that's not intense?
Okay, you do it then.
I don't know. The story is, well, I think first off, it's important that you see, I think you would really want to see part one before you see this, because this is the second part of a trilogy.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you just went into this one without watching the first one, you'd really be lost. Do you agree?
It does just kind of pick up randomly in like the zombie world. I think this one is actually okay. I thought it was very different than the first one.
It definitely was different. You know, I was thinking it was going to be a lot more about zombies, but it really was more about...
That's why I said a very tame zombie movie.
I know, but you didn't... If someone says, what's it about? They don't... Like, that's not saying anything that it's about. Like, what's the movie about?
You don't give any more.
No, you can give more. You can say it's following a kid who got kidnapped by essentially some like post-apocalyptic cultists who are kind of satanic worshipers, and he's stuck with them, and... we just kind of have to see what happens with him. Meanwhile, a guy who has lived in the open zombie environment for the last 28 years, who's been building this bone temple, we follow what he's up to. I would say that's like a synopsis. Wouldn't you agree?
You said a spoiler-free. What is this movie about?
That's spoiler-free.
That has spoilers in it.
Well, how is that spoiler? I bet you it says it on the IMDb page. I'm going to put it up right here.
Yeah, that's why those all have spoilers in them.
But that's what the movie's about. You follow a kid around. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
What kind of review is this? Olivia, you always want to get in on these reviews. Mommy and I could just be hanging out on the couch and you're nowhere to be found, and then we turn on the camera and here you are. At least say hi.
I liked your synopsis.
Okay. How did you feel about, who were your favorite characters?
Oh, definitely the doctor, but I can't think of his name.
Dr. Ian?
Dr. Ian.
Ian Kellen? Kellen?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I have no clue. But the doctor, he's definitely, I was watching one YouTube review, don't remember what it was called, my bad. But they said he reminded them of like John Locke from Lost. I was like, oh yeah. He's like a John Locke character.
Because he's bald.
But he was like philosophical. John Locke had that like...
Yeah, it's interesting. So in the movie that, you know, you're following this little kid with the cultists, and then you have this doctor guy doing his thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was very philosophical, the way he was handling, essentially trying to like find the cure for the infection.
Yeah, and there was something about him always being like, I'm a man of science. Like I'm a man of science. I'm a doctor, but the way he viewed the world almost seemed very spiritual to me. So it was kind of this like, I don't know. I found him a very fascinating character.
I feel like everything he did was very grounded in logic, but he was still open-minded, which I feel like is how we should all strive to be.
Yeah, it was just, he just came across as someone who like, respecting the dead.
Yeah, true.
Which are things like...
I definitely wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that, exactly. And I know you wouldn't. But it was definitely him.
Because they're dead. Sorry.
No, it's definitely him, and then also the cult leader, Jimmy. He was fascinating to watch.
How would you describe Jimmy?
Jimmy is a very charismatic leader who doesn't harm anyone physically, and he's not physically overpowering to like to the kids at least, but he just manipulates them into doing these really horrible things for him and feeling like, okay, now we can't escape. It was just like a really fascinating mind dive into how like cults are formed.
Yeah, especially in a post-apocalyptic
realm. It was really interesting.
And to see how at the start of the movie, kind of the battle between our main character kid and one of the other Jimmies, because they all get named Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really brought in like the rawness of these post-apocalyptic worlds that I think we're all very just scared of. Like personally for me, like not much is scary in life unless everything goes wrong. Then everything gets scary, and things like that can feel so real. And I feel like the movie did a really good job of bringing those like real elements of the post-apocalyptic feel. Mm-hmm. Even though it's all Hollywood sets, it really did make me feel like they were in that world throughout. I think, what did you think about the main kid character? Like the main lead kid?
Spike?
Yeah, Spike.
I kind of wanted him to like stand up a little bit more. Like he just seemed, in the first movie he was like the coming of age. He was taking out on his first kill, hunt. So we were supposed to see some growth. I mean, at the end of the movie, he left his family to like be part of this group.
End of the first one, yeah.
End of the first one, and in this one, he like, it starts with him kind of like crouching and just looking like a scared kid, understandably. And I know, like, he killed the main Jimmy, but it still seemed like he was still the same kid.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of growth there, and it seemed like he was kind of in the the timid shadows of the whole movie.
Yeah, and they almost like didn't want to make him do anything in the movie as a Jimmy. Like he kind of kept getting away with not doing things, and it's like no, there should have been a scene where like he did have to do something depraved and awful.
Yeah, they were really tame with
that.
With his character. It's almost like he was a lead character, but like not even really. Like he was kind of in the foreshadows.
Yeah, it was more just like I wish they like made him do something that we would have been really uncomfortable seeing.
Yeah, instead of like hiding, like I'm scared, I'm not gonna go watch them skin these people alive.
Yeah, it's like
look at it. I'm just kidding. God,
like
that
have
was scary.
someone I know. Like you just, if that's how, the main cultist Jimmy operates, it is by having all of them participate in these activities, so they're kind of bonded together. Like they can no longer say it's bad because they've all done it.
Yeah, and he never
got into it. So it was almost like he did stand, like he wasn't as invested as the other people.
Yeah, I feel that. That's a really good observation. Let's talk about that skinning, like the de-skinning.
Oh yeah,
the charity. The charity.
The charity.
Cultist charity being...
Or like taking off their shirts.
Taking off their shirts, a.k.a. skinning off their upper torsos. That was almost pushing it for me.
I can eat popcorn and eat food during like any scene.
She really can.
I really can. And that scene I had to like put down the popcorn. I was like, oh wow, I'm so uncomfortable. It was... We love gore. I love gore. That made me really uncomfortable, and it made me nauseous. Like I was like, oh.
That was, I think, if you're someone who has a hard time with body gore, this was like Saw level.
Yeah, it was
of intense.
And what's happening on screen, it just makes your skin like, it's just
again giving that very scary like post-apocalyptic scenario, like could be a very real thing that could happen. That's why like the scariest thing ever to me is going into World War III, being a prisoner of war, and then someone chopping my pee-pee off. Like that scares the hell out of me. That's my worst fear.
Like just torture.
Just like torture like that. And this movie really, really brought that. So if that's hard for you, that's like you might want to do some of these.
Yeah, and then, in the movie where Jemima was fighting the girl.
Jemima?
Yeah, Jemima. Wasn't that her name? She was like the female Jimmy. Jemima.
I think you're thinking of the pancake syrup.
No, like Jemima or something. Jemima,
okay.
Jemima.
All right.
Well, it was one of those. Because it was like Jimmy Inc., Jimmy, like they all had their like slight variations.
Okay, yeah.
It was like the cute little petite blonde girl that the third guy chose. And she was like f***ing him up. Oh,
I have to believe you.
Dang it!
He was messing them up.
He was here. Just cut that out and put this in.
No.
He was messing them up.
I gotta keep it now. We do this for the memes.
Oh yeah, so when she like was on top of him, had him pinned down, and then the cult leader Jimmy was like, "What do you want to do with him?" And she was like, "I want to take off his pants." Okay, at first I thought she meant like rape him.
Oh, you mean grape?
I
Say
mean,
grape.
grape him.
Grape him.
Yeah, but then it was like she was gonna skin him from the waist down.
Yeah, that's what I thought instantly.
Oh really? I don't know why.
And I can't. That's boof, boo, 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 boof, boof. This area, this upper thigh, I don't even want that caressed with like this. Like I don't want it. I just want, let alone cut off.
Well, in the women too, like there was the girl and her like whole like
The whole torso, the boobies. The boobies.
Like skin. It was so.
Jeez, man, that was so intense. I wonder if that was all practical effects though, like the makeup, like top notch, like hats off to the
Yeah.
makeup artist for that and the prosthetics department for that, because that was.
I could
Looking
not
real.
stop thinking. I felt like that scene was. I mean, it was a long scene.
I can still see it in my
But
head.
like it's so engraved in my brain. Yeah,
It's some very intense torture
Very
scenes in
intense.
this movie, almost to the point where I'm like,
I do.
that's hard for me. That's where the horror genre like pushes it a little bit for me.
I like that stuff.
I know.
Or like I like when horror movies make me uncomfortable, and that
Yeah.
made me uncomfortable.
But you don't like to when things are very tied in a religious satanic way, and unfortunately that was all under a satanic like.
But he was
Guys.
okay, the thing is, like that wasn't any real devil work.
Okay.
Or like not that I would know, but like but basically we were just watching this narcissistic, very ill, bad person,
Yeah.
you know, create a cult under the illusion of like devil work. So that doesn't scare me as much. It's not like they were actually like, if they were like actually like writing and I don't know, more
Yeah.
like demons and stuff, that would freak me out. But no, just saying that it wasn't a real cult.
What a great
Or like,
character he was, though. He's probably one of my favorite villains in a movie in a long
Really?
time. Yeah, it was like, I thought it was really good acting, and I thought he was very believable. And yeah,
The
I thought he was
difference-
just a very interesting character. Anytime he was on screen, I'd feel a little uneasy.
Yes, and he wasn't like doing anything. He was not
Yeah,
this
he
like
wasn't.
big massive guy.
No, just the guy.
He looked like you could take him,
Yeah,
but he just had everyone. He manipulates everyone around him.
it's pretty crazy.
It was just a really cool like how that works, and you watch it, and then you see like he kills all of your family, tortures them, and then gives you a chance to come into this cult. And it's like you don't want that. You wouldn't. Oh my! Like how awful that skinning scene was. It's like, oh yeah, you would do anything to not have that happen.
Yeah, you would.
So
How about when our main evil Jimmy guy met up with Dr. Ian Killian? Not Killian, no. Dr. E. We'll just call him Dr. Ian.
Okay.
Their little meetup when he's like, you know, spoiler alert, but when he's like, so you're kind of supposed to be the devil, and I kind of told all my cultists.
Oh
the
yeah.
devil. That whole conversation was, I think, really brought almost like a comedic relief to like the reality of cults in situations where it kind of breaks the veil of like.
Yeah, you saw him as just this random person.
Yeah, he was
no
a
longer like scary
Yeah.
or like the cult leader. He was like, ah shucks. Like
Yeah, and he's like, but I kind of need you to keep this charade going for us, or I'm gonna kill you.
yeah.
And it's like in those post-apocalyptic worlds, you can just kill someone. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
you either follow what I say or I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Not in today's society because of law, but in the lawlessness of post-apocalyptic, like those kind of scenarios where it's do it or die. It's like, oh, can't you just be cool and leave me alone? Nope. But then the most epic Iron Maiden Number of the Beast music
Oh.
video. She's like, who's Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
Who's Iron? Cody, you know. How epic that whole montage was.
Yeah, that was
When
that was
the
really
doctor, he's like, okay, if you need me to pretend to be the devil, I'm going all out on this.
I guess I'm doing.
So he's
I'm going
blasting
out.
Number of the Beast and has a whole choreographed dance and all fire and devil, and made himself look super scary with the black makeup. And
He's like drugging the kids, like blowing it in their face, so they're like tripping out too.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
that was
so
just-
great.
I felt like I was in the scene, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
And
I believe it.
It was like, it almost made it lighthearted for a moment too, but also cool at the same time.
Yeah.
It struck such a good balance of that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we were experiencing what they were experiencing in the movie of just this like awesome like
yeah.
bond.
And one thing that was funny is that I did have one moment that I took myself out of it, and I was thinking like, we're hearing it in these like this big theater surround sound. The music sounds effing awesome,
Yeah.
but it's like, how would that sound that would just be coming out of a record player?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't be loud at all in that outside environment
No.
either. So if you just kind of set that aside and just take it for what it is, yeah, it was such an epic scene. I'm trying to imagine like the directors and the writers like all like having that and wanting to create that scene, and how cool it must have felt to put that together and when it was all done. And apparently the guy who played the doctor, apparently all that choreography was all improvised on the spot.
that's
That's
really
so
cool.
sick. That's so cool. I think that's just such a great moment of human creative expression that brought like a much needed relief from all the tenseness and torture of the movie.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
And then we're not even talking about the infected guy yet, Samson, the big
Oh,
guy, who's
yeah.
apparently taller than me.
6'9".
6'9". Oh my God, he's definitely on steroids though. Those traps,
Huge giveaway.
he's a fake natty at best. But I thought his character I thought the character development of that creature was really cool.
Yeah.
Essentially going from the zombie to essentially finding his humanity again, like being cured.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool that they're really playing into that this is not a zombie movie. This is an infected sickness.
It's not even a
movie.
zombie scenario. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's an infected. It's like a disease that can have a cure to it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, their main goal is not to eat them. It's to infect them, like to spread this virus.
As all viruses like to do.
Yeah.
Spread themselves.
And so yeah, there is a cure. And that was cool to see.
And because that cure is there, we got a glimpse of it. It, really, I think, led us into a I can't wait to see what's next scenario for the third movie. And then to have
know.
Cillian Murphy back for making his cameo at the very end.
What a great ending where the daughter's like, do we help them? And then he gets to be like, of course we do.
Yeah, that
Like
was
of
cool.
of everyone else in this whole movie, the Jimmies, they were just killing every person they saw. And then we have him back and he's just like, of course we're gonna help them.
Of course, we're gonna help. Yeah.
Oh, it was really good.
And that just gives us a little foreshadowing into this whole branch of, their story that we have no idea about. It's been forever since
Yeah.
we even know what he's been up to. So I think it'll be
20-something years.
20-something years.
Yeah.
And
I
so
guess 28 years then.
that's the joke. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a second, I was like, I guess the movie was only a course of like 2 days.
Yeah. In the original. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that gets me really hyped for this third one. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect for the second one. I thought the first one was the first in this two-parter so far was good. But I think I did like this one better.
I absolutely like this one better. The first movie was a movie that I liked initially walking out, but it was different than what I was expecting. And as I got, like how a movie can like linger with you and it can either like get better over time or it can kind of get worse. It was a movie that over time I was like, yeah, it's definitely not in my top 10 movies of,
The first
last year.
one?
The 28 years later. And I was like, yeah, it's probably not even in my like top 15. Like it was a good movie and I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't a movie that stayed with me. It's not a movie that I ever feel like I'm like, man, I would ever rewatch it again.
Interesting. I feel like I do kind of want to rewatch it again at some point.
I would be down because it's it's coming out with the trilogy, but like with this second one, I'm like, oh yeah, like I would totally watch this movie again. Like
Yeah.
I'm more excited to.
Yeah, it just let's hope it all pays off with the third one.
No, I really want the third one to be good.
We'll have to see. I'm guessing probably next year, which is weird. It feels like the second one. I feel like the first one just came out, but I guess not.
Well, I think they were filmed back to back.
Yeah, okay.
So
It still feels like super fast turnout though. But again,
yeah.
was it not turn out for a good movie, not a bad movie?
Yeah.
So I would give this a solid
8 out of 10.
no. Oh, we gotta do it. I do it out of 5. Letterbox.
Fives are so hard.
It's letterbox, baby. Letterbox.
Okay.
I'm stuck between a 3.5 and a 4. I really
would
did
go
enjoy
4.
it.
I'd go 4.
Really, a 4?
I did not have very high expectations for this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go in. It's gonna be a popcorn movie. I mean, the vibes are gonna be vibing.
Oh yeah, always vibing.
But I was really glued to my screen the entire time. And then also the upside down cross. Like obviously, like religious scares me, and like you'd think that's sacrilegious or whatever you say. But like I was digging it.
What? Yeah, that was cool too.
Like I thought it was. Well, I'm just saying,
I think
like,
upside down crosses are really cool.
you're trying to mess with me. You can't do that.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, oops.
Watch the mic.
Oopsie.
Yeah. So so you're going 4?
I'm going 4.
Wow, I
but
think
the
I'm-
first one, the first 28 years later is a 3. Probably not even a 3.5.
Okay, I'm gonna go 3.5 for this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3.5. I'm still. I don't know what's gonna take movies higher for me. I don't know.
You know,
I just
it
need
was-
to. I need to really just freaking enjoy it, and I still did, but I just need to really enjoy it.
For me, it was the fact that it like made me uncomfortable. It got a really big reaction from me that I felt after I left the theater. How can you not give that at least a 4 rating?
See, but that reaction I felt was just from torture, and I'm like, I don't want to watch this. But then I felt really cool during the music video scene.
Yeah, see?
But then afterwards, but at the very end, I didn't necessarily. I felt excited for the next one, but I didn't feel anything lingering after that. Personally,
Oh, man,
but I know
yeah.
that you're more in touch with your feelings than me, in a good way.
you're the one who was like, yes, to a like.
To an Iron Maiden song.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Yes.
It was the coolest thing in cinema in a while.
Exactly. You're just more emotional than I am.
All right. Well, any final thoughts on the movie? You just got to get off your chest.
I had a great time with it.
Me too. We got to see it with our favorite couple friends.
Yeah. We were on a little bit of an edible.
Illyria is now pushing the tripod.
Can they see her? Probably
No,
not.
they
Okay.
can't.
I was like,
No,
my
it's
feet
just
are
us.
on her.
You're using her as a
I'm
footstool.
using her as a footstool.
Well, Illyria is pushing the tripod, so I think it's time to sign off.
And do what?
And make out. Also,
Oh, final rating of this?
this is a 10 out of 10.
great.
This is a 10 out of 10
This is
soda.
way better than a Dr. Pepper Zero.
Yeah,
Dr.
Mr.
Pepper's better, but Mr. Pibb Zero Sugar
Unbelievable.
better than Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar.
Wait, this is Kickin' Cherry.
Yeah. Well, that's what Dr.
Is it?
Pepper
Oh,
is.
it is.
It's like a
yeah,
cherry
duh.
soda.
All right. Olivia, you stinky girl.